This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited today because one of my subscribers, Eric, says that he has transformed the subscriber never loses roulette system, which eventually did lose, into a system that actually doesn't lose. And this should be really good, and I can't wait to share what he's been doing because he said he's winning every single day in the casino with it, and that's exciting. Let's test it out and find out if he's right. And today we're going to test his system against a fantastic roulette system, which is going to be 5 double streets. And we'll start with that first. So let's go ahead and place the bets. And let's pick 5 double streets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's a $50 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 22 black. And we won. That's a $10 win. And right there you see we're up $10. Let's rebet and spin. So again, a $50 bet to start. And here we go. That's a 9 red. That's another win. We're going to get lots of wins with 30 numbers, and we're up 20. So let's rebet and spin. And once we have losses, I'll share with you what to do next. And then we'll get to the new roulette system of the day, which looks unbelievable. And I'm excited. Anytime somebody makes claims like that, I can't wait to see if he's right. And let's go ahead and spin again. Once we have losses, I'll share with you what to do next. And here we go. That's a 27 red. And you can move these around if you want to, as long as you have 5 double streets. And we're up 40 now. Let's rebet and spin. It's nice when you get a lot of wins when you do bet with 30 numbers. That's a 2 black, and I think we finally had our first loss. So when we lose, we're going to go ahead and double the bet and spin. And you can see that we were up 60, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 29 black. All right, we're going to go for a second win now. And here we go. Let's see if we can get a second win here. A lot of numbers covered. And that's an 8 black. Okay, that's another win. And you see we're up 30. We're not in session profit, so we stay at this bet level. And here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, and that's our third win, and we're up $50. So after 3 wins, even if you're not in session profit, you're going to restart with this one. So we're going to go back to 10. Just like that, and spin. And here we go. So 3 wins, and then go back to base level. That's a 14 red. And that's a win. We're up 60. And let's just rebet and spin again here at base level. $10 each on 5 double streets, and that's 30 numbers covered. It's another win. Now you see we're up 70. So that's why it's not a big deal if you have a small setback when you're recovering, because you're going to get so many wins in a row with this system. And that's a 4 black. And that's another win, and we're up 80. Let's rebet and spin, and here we go. And we're going to play for the full 15 minutes on this one, so you see the ups and downs of it. But remember, with a high coverage strategy like this, if you get a lot of wins early, it's okay just to cash out and take the money with you. We're up 90. Let's rebet and spin. And like Sonny always says, that you'll always be. He says get in and get out, basically. If you do well at the beginning, get out with the money and declare victory over the casino. We're already up $100. And let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 1 red, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double that bet and try to get our 3 wins. So now we're going to be at 100, and let's spin and see what we get here. That's a 26 black. There's 1, and let's go for win number 2 now and spin. Have lots of coverage here, so really good chance of winning all these spins, and that's an 18 red. Okay, you see we're up 90 now. We're going to try to get one more win here at $100 total bet. And here we go. That's a 31 black. And there's our 3 wins. So we're up 110. And we go back to 5 double streets again. And we can choose 5 different ones this time. And let's choose those 5 right there. Let's go ahead and spin. Doesn't matter which ones you choose. The main thing is you have 30 numbers covered. And that's a 13 black, and that's a win there. Okay, another $10 win. We're up 120. Let's rebet and spin. And high coverage systems are fun. You do get a lot of wins. And you just want to cash out when you get up an amount that you're happy with. And we're up 130. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 28 black. That's a win, and we're up 140 now. So you can easily cash out right now and declare victory over the casino, like Sonny always says, and take it with you and know that you're a winner for the day. So we're not going to do that. We're going to play for the 15 minutes so you can see ups and downs, just like we do with every system. It's all about the testing, and we're going to double now since we lost. And let's see if we can stay away from those high numbers for the next 3 spins. Okay, that's a 6 black. And that's a good win there. We're up 110. Let's go for win number 2 now. See if we can get win number 2 here. And that's a 36 red. That's not the best. So now we're going to double again. Now we're going to be at 200, and let's try to get our 3 wins now. Okay, that's a 20. That's a win. So let's go for win number 2 now. And you see that we're down at $50 now, but after we get 2 more wins, we'll be in better shape. And it's okay if we're not in session profit, but that's a double zero, so that's the worst thing that can happen. But, you know, you have to be ready for it. That's why we have the bankroll that we're using. So now we're at 400, and here we go. Let's try to get our 3 wins here at $400. And that's a 2 black. That's a win. Okay, and let's go ahead and get our second win here. And see what we get. That's a 23 red. Okay, that's a win. We're back up 10. And let's spin. And when we get the 3rd win here, if we do, we will restart even though we're not in session profit. And that's okay. And again, the reason it's okay is because we're going to get so many wins. We're up 90. Now we go back to 5 double streets with 10 each. Okay, just like that. And let's spin. And here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. We picked 5 different double streets this time. And that's a 6 black. And it cost us there by moving that, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and double to 100 and spin. And let's get our 3 wins right here. That's a 19 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're up 60 right now. Let's go for win number 2. See if we can get it here. And that's a 21 red. It's a $20 win. We're up 80. Let's try to get ourselves up to $100 profit here and restart. And that's a 3 red. And I think we lost that one. Yes, we did. So we're going to be doubling again to 100 to 200 and spin. But we have a really good chance of getting these 3 wins now. And that's a 20 black. And that's because we have such high coverage on this. And let's rebet and spin. Try to get win number 2 right here. Okay, that's a 17. There's win number 2. And we're up 60. And this will get us back to $100 profit here. That's an 18 red, so we restart. Now we're up 100. And again, it doesn't matter that if you're not in session profit, because we're, you know, a lot of times you get 10, 12 wins in a row, sometimes with 30 numbers. We're going to build it back up with no problem. And there's a good win there. We're up 110. So let's see if we go on a little win streak now. And that'll make up for any small setbacks we have with the recovery. And that's a 21 red. Okay, and we're up 120. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 15 black. That's a win. Let's see how many wins we can get in a row. We're up 130. And let's go ahead and spin. High coverage systems are a lot of fun, and a lot of times you can win a bunch of them at the beginning and just cash out without a single loss. And that's why a lot of people that play high coverage systems, if they do start out really well, you know, just go ahead and cash out and take the money with them. I've done that numerous times, especially with this or with other systems that have 32 numbers. We're up 150. Let's rebet and spin, just like Romanovsky, which is you know, putting a bet on second and third dozen and putting 2 corners in the first dozen with 1/3 the amount of what you have in the dozens. And let's double this and spin. And here we go. So that's another loss. Let's try to get our 3 wins and not hit 0. I could see that one coming. That's why I said that. So let's go ahead and double now to 200 and spin. It's amazing how sometimes you can just see them going right in that 0. And it tried to do it again right there. But we'll take the win. Let's get 3 wins. Dropped us back to $40 profit temporarily. We've had a decent amount of losses here lately, so let's get back on a roll again, and that's a second win there. So that gets us up to 80. And then this should get us back up to 120, and then we can restart. And that's an 18 red, and you have a really good chance of winning these. We're up 120. Let's go back to where we started again. 5 double streets and spin. And you can move those around if you want to, but most of them are going to be covered regardless. And that's a 32 red. That's a win, and we're up 130. Let's rebet and spin. See how many wins we can get in a row. And sometimes when I say that, that's when a loss comes, but hopefully not. That's an 11 black. And you never know. We're up 140. That's why with these high coverage systems, you might have some losses, but you know overall you're going to get mostly wins. And tried to hit the 0 there again, but that's a 9 red. We'll take that win. We're up 150. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. Come on, that's a 20 black. And anytime you're betting the center like this, you know anything in the second 12 is good. And we're up 160. Let's keep it going and see how many wins we can get in a row with this high coverage 5 double street system. And that's a 12 red. That's a win. And it's fun getting all these wins. We're up 170. And let's rebet and spin. We've had our share of losses today, but the wins have overshadowed those. And that's another win there. Now we're up 180. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. We're a little over 11 minutes in out of 15. Let's see how this one finishes. And that's an 18 red. That's a win. We're up 190. We'll rebet and spin again here. And let's see what we get. No 0. Oh, man. I could see it trying to get in that 0 there. Either way, that's a loss, though. Let's go ahead and double. Then we'll try to get our 3 wins. We have a fantastic chance of getting them. Let's see if we can do that. That's a 16 red. That's 1 win. You can see it dropped us back to 160 profit temporarily. But let's get our 2 wins here. Well, we've already had 1. It'll be 3. And that's a 5 red. Fantastic. There's number 2. We're up 180. Let's get win number 3 and reset. And that's a 25 red. That should be a win. Okay, so now we're up $200. Let's start over. There we go. And spin back at base level of $50. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. You can also play this with dollar units and a $200 bankroll. Or you can play it with $5 units and a $1,000 bankroll. So there's a win there. We're up to 10. And let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 33 black. That's a win. We'll take it. We're up 220. Let's see how many wins we can get in a row. Remember last time I said that sometimes a loss comes right after that. Let's see if that happens. Stay away from the green, though. And that's a 36 red, and I called that loss there. I just was feeling that one, but let's go ahead and double and spin. Try to get our 3 wins right here. That's a 28, even though it tried to hit the 0 there, didn't it? So there's 1 win. We're at 190 profit. We need 2 more wins. And let's go ahead and do that and spin. Don't hit the 0. Oh, man, that was close. That's a 9 red. That's another win. Now we're up 210. We need 1 more win. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 17 black. That's another win. Now we're up 230 and we restart. Let's put those 5 double streets back out there again. Just like that. And spin. And here we go. We got about a minute and a half left. Let's close this one out good. And then we'll get to that new system of the day that looks unbelievable. It's going to take a little bit of patience. We're up 240, but it's going to be worth it. Looks amazing, and can't wait to see if he's right. And that is a 16 red. That's another win. We're up 250. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. No zeros. Oh man, that was close, but that's a 1 red. So either way, that's a loss. So we will double that bet and try to get our 3 wins. Now we're at 100 total bet. And let's get those 3 wins and close it out. That's a 6 red, or 6 black. What am I saying? And that we're up 220. Let's get win number 2. And then by the time we get 3 wins here, the 15 minutes will be up. Let's see if we can get them. And that's a 4 black, and that's a win. We'll take it. We're up 240. Let's try to get our 3rd win here. And after this spin, the 15 minutes will be up. So let's see what we get, and that's a 30 red. Okay, so for 5 double streets, we made $260 profit in 15 minutes. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this one and if you would do anything different. That's what this channel is all about, is testing these systems that you guys send in and trying to make them better and seeing what new systems come in. And I love it. And now, though, it is time for the new roulette system of the day. I can't wait to share that with you. Let's jump right in and get started. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the incredible new subscriber never loses modification that one of my subscribers says makes this actually unbeatable, not like the original, and this is going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. If it hits third 12, what we're supposed to do is start on 1 to 18, first 12 and second 12 for 10 each. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's an 18 red. And that's a $20 win. So if we hit second 12 with this system, we're going to spin without betting. And here we go. That's a 12 red. So if we hit first 12, we're going to place the next bets on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. And here we go. And that's a 12 red. So we lost that one. So we're going to go ahead and double that bet from 30 to 60 and spin. And here we go. And that's a double zero, so that's not the best, but that's okay. It's all right that it's challenging us at the beginning here. No problem. We're going to double that again from 60 to 120. And that's a 32 red. Okay, fantastic. That's an $80 win. We're up 10. Now we're going to go to 1 to 18, first 12 and second 12. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's because the third 12 just hit. So here we go. And that's a 18 red. And that's a win. So now we're up $30. And we hit second 12, so we spin without betting. And we'll talk about why we do this here in a second. And that's a 4 black. If we hit first 12, we start on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. I'm looking forward to using this one in the casino. It looks really good, and that's a nice win. If we hit third 12, we go first 12, second 12, and 1 to 18. Now we're up $50. And this is definitely one I'm going to be wanting to try out in the casino. This is exciting that when you hear somebody say they're winning every day, but we have to test this first and make sure he's right. And we're up 70. We hit first 12, so that means we're going to bet on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. And let's spin. That's a 20 black. And that's a win. Fantastic. So we hit second 12, so we're going to spin without betting. That's a 9 red, so we're going to bet on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. And again, if we get a third 12, we bet on the low numbers, so and the mid numbers. That's a 16 red. That's a break even. Let's talk about that. So if it breaks even like that, what we're going to do is we are going to rebet. We didn't lose or win anything, and but if you are at the base level, you're going to clear it out and spin without betting. If you hit a second 12. So let's go ahead. Only if you hit a second 12. So that's a 34 red. And then that means we start on 1 to 18, first 12 and second 12. And let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 6 black. That's a nice $20 win. Now we're up $110. We hit first 12, so we'll be on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. So hopefully you see how we're doing the bets. First 12, we bet on those. Third 12, we bet on the first 12, second 12, and 1 to 18. That's a win, so we're up $130 now. We'll be on first 12, second 12, and 1 to 18 since we hit third 12 on that one. And let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 4 black. Okay, that's a win. And let's talk about those numbers that do break even. We're going to be betting on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36 now. So on this one, 13 through 18 break even. So let's go ahead and spin. And if that happens, you just rebet and you act like it didn't happen. That's a 12 red. Okay, we lost. So we're going to go ahead and double that bet. So anytime you lose, that means it repeated the dozen from the time before. So let's double that and spin. Now we're at $60 total bet. And that's a 16 red. Fantastic. Oh, actually, we just broke even on that one. So, again, if it breaks even, we're going to sit out. But then we have to come back in with the bets where they're at if it goes second 12. So let's go ahead and do... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I hit spin on that one. So I guess that's okay. We're just rebetting it. Either way, that should be fine. That's a 32 red. Okay, we won. So when you win, you go back to 10, 10, and 10. So 10, 10, and 10. And we're up 160. And let's go ahead and spin. So it's up to you if when you have a tie, a break even like that. If you just want to respin, that's fine. That's a win there. We're up 180. And we're going to spin without betting now because we're on second 12. So let's go ahead and do that. And the reason for that's because if you lose, it's going to have to be a repeat of a dozen. And look at that. We just missed that 0 because we were sitting out. So it's not always a bad thing to sit out. And here we go. Look at that. Man, that just really protected us there. So we just missed out on those 2 zeros. And that's a 10. It's time to bet again. So again, when you get 1 through 12, you bet on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. And then it requires a dozen to repeat for you to have a loss. And if you do lose, you double the bet. That's a win there, though. Now we're up $200, and we'll be on 1 to 18, first 12, and second 12. So hopefully you're seeing how we place the bets there. If you get a high one, you go to the left. If you get a low one, you go to the right. And that's a loss. So that means one of them repeated. You see the third 12 repeated. So we double that bet and spin. And here we go. That's a 1 red. And we got the win. So since that's first 12, we're going to go second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36 now. We're up 210. All right, and this is the modification of subscriber never loses. And my subscriber says that now it actually never loses. So let's keep playing for a while. And I can't wait to see if he's right because I love hearing that people are doing great with systems. And we're up 230. We hit second 12, so we're going to spin without betting. Okay, we hit third 12, so we're going to bet on the left side. 1 to 18, first 12 and second 12, and spin. And the nice thing about this, too, is even though we do have 6 numbers that break even, one thing those 6 numbers do, and there's a break even right there, this time we'll go ahead and spin without betting because we have that second 12 there. That's a 20 black. And we'll spin without betting again. And it's great when you have things that would normally be losses when this happens, like those zeros. But now it's time to bet again. We'll be on 1 to 18, first 12, second 12. And spin. And that requires 2 in a row of a dozen to beat us. And that's a 7 red, which definitely happens. It does. But the thing is that we have a lot of chances to double to get our money back. So it would have to just keep hitting the same dozen over and over and over and over again. For us to lose. So that's a loss there. So that you see the first dozen repeated. So we're going to double to 60 and spin. And here we go. And that's an 8 black. Okay, so now it is repeating, but we have a lot of chances to double. So now we're at 120. So as long as we get one of these wins, we're going to be okay. But it's repeating again, but we still have more chances. So don't worry about that. And that's why we have a $2,000 bankroll. So now we have a $240 total bet. And I bet we don't hit first 12 here. And there you go. So you can get a ton of 1 dozen in a row, but it doesn't happen very often. Although we didn't get the win. That was a break even. So So we're going to have to, let's just go ahead. We don't have to sit out on this one really. So let's just rebet that 240.
No more bets.
So sorry about that. I thought we won that one for a second, but we hit one of those 6 break-even numbers. And that's a 26 black. Okay, that's a 160 win, and we're up $200. And sometimes when you get high in the progression on this, there's small setbacks, but it doesn't really matter. You're better off restarting and taking a small loss. We're still up $200, and we start going again. So we go back to 10. We're going to go on the left side since we got a high number there and spin. That's a 6 black. Okay, that's a win. So we're up 220. Now we'll go second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. So if you get a low number, you go to the right. If you get a high number, you go to the left, and it requires multiple hits of 1 dozen to have you start losing, but you have a bunch of chances to recover. So we're going to go ahead now and let's see here. We hit first, so that's 2 first 12s in a row. So let's double and spin. And I bet we don't hit a first 12 here. Oh, we did. Okay, that's okay though. That's why we have more times to double. But normally you don't get a lot of 1 dozen in a row. A lot of times you get 2 or 3, but not a ton. It can happen, as you're seeing right now. But that's all right. We have a lot of chances to double. So there's 4 in a row. And now we're going to go to 240. But we still have plenty of chances left. I bet we don't hit first 12 here. Okay, there we go. And actually, though, that's a 23. Yeah, we got the win there. Fantastic. So as long as it doesn't hit those 6 that break even, now we're back up 170. So this is what I was talking about. Sometimes you have small setbacks if the bets get high, and that's okay. So let's just get back on track. But we need to spin without betting. And we need to hit first or third 12 to restart. And that's fantastic when you don't bet and you hit 0. I think that's the 3rd time that happened so far today. And that's really cool. That's a 6 black, so we're going to go to the right. If we get a high number, we go to the left. We got a low number, so we're going to the right.
No more bet.
And let's go ahead and spin. And I know some of you are going to say, well, I've seen a bunch of 1 dozen in a row. And I know you have, and that's okay. And we lost there again, so let's go ahead and double.
No more bet.
But you don't get a ton of them that often. But yes, you will see a streak of 1 dozen every once in a while. So that's a win. So we'll that's a high number. So we'll go over here to the left, and we're back up 180. Let's go ahead and spin. And just like any other system, you can always cash out when you're up and declare victory over the casino. That's a 28 black, and we lost. So we'll go ahead and double. That means it repeated.
No more bet.
And let's see if we can hit something that's not a third 12 here. Don't hit 0. That's a 9 red, and that's a win. So we're up 190 now, and we'll be on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36 since we hit a low number there. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 26 black. All right, that's a win, and we're up 210. We'll be on first 12, second 12, and 1 to 18. If we get a high number, we go to the left. Low number, go to the right. That's a 32 red. And that's a loss, so we had a repeat of a dozen. So let's double and spin. And here we go. That's a 32 red. And now we've had 3 in a row. So we'll double again and spin. And here we go again. That's a 10 black. There's a nice win. We're up $200. So now we'll be on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. We went to the right because we got a low number. And here we go. That's a 20 black. Fantastic. And we'll spin without betting because we hit second 12. That's a 12 red. So now we'll go to the right. We'll go second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36 and spin. And 2 minutes left. Let's see how we finish this off. That's a 1 red. And that's a repeat of the first 12. And I'm glad you're getting to see a lot of those dozens repeat, though. At least it shows that we can recover if that happens. And that's a 30 red. That's a nice win. We're up 230 now, and we'll be on first 12, second 12, and 1 to 18. And here we go. That's a 23 red, and that's a win. So, I'm sorry, that's not a win. So we just we'll rebet that and spin. You don't have to necessarily sit out on that one, just on the ones that get the original bet. And that's a 10 black. Okay, so we're up 250 now. We have a minute left. We'll go second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36 because we hit first dozen. And let's spin. And that's a 13 black. Okay, and that's break even. So we'll just rebet that and spin. And here we go. That's a 4 black, and I think we lost that one. We did. So let's go ahead and double that to 60 and spin. And I bet we get a win here. Let's see what we get. We've had a lot of low numbers lately. Oh, more low numbers. That's okay. We're going to double again. I bet we don't get a ton of low numbers. We've already had a ton lately, and it's time for some higher ones or in the middle of the road. There we go. That's a 25 red. That's a win, and we're at the 15 minutes is up, so we made $240 profit with Subscriber Never Loses, new modification. And let me know down in the comments what you think of this one, and with the moving of the bets around and making the same dozen hit a bunch of times in a row to get you to move up in the progression. And I would love to see how you guys test this out. Remember to test it out before you go to the casino, and let me know what your testing results are. That's what the channel is all about, is trying to find the best roulette systems possible before we take them to the casino so that we feel good about it and win some money. So hope you're really enjoying the channel. If you are, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to send systems like this one in, send that system that you're using, and you want to share it with everybody in the community, send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And if you want to check my new channel out, the Baccarat Master, you can head on over there and watch some of the new videos. It's the same setup as this one, but with Baccarat. And you can also send your Baccarat systems in there. You send those into the BaccaratMaster@gmail.com. But only if you're interested in it. If you're not, just stay over here on Roulette, and that's awesome. So I really appreciate everyone's support. And this is a lot of fun searching for the best roulette system possible each and every day. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.